Welcome to Milk Market Tidbit for the January Milk Production Report that the USDA released Friday afternoon. This is Dr. Lawrence Jones, and I'm recording this podcast on Monday morning, February the 23rd. So the Milk Production Report is kind of the first report that we get for a month. And in the Federal Milk Marketing podcast, I suggested that the milk might be up 2% month over month based on kind of his history and kind of what I was seeing in the Federal Milk Marketing data. But we actually ended up about 1.4%, so off just a little bit from that prediction. And that's exactly where we were in January of 24, and we were a little bit higher in January of 25. There were some minor revisions in the December numbers. Nothing major. And then if we look at the typical versus the actual, I was a little bit higher on basically everything. I thought it would be just a little bit stronger. Now StoneX was a little higher on milk per cow, total milk, and a little lower on cow numbers. So they'd made it up in milk per cow. But overall, we came up 14,000 cows, and we were up 1.4% month over month. These cow numbers are just continuing to rise, and I think part of what's going on, the trade was kind of assuming we would follow this same pattern, peak, and then fall right back off. So we went up, we kind of peaked, we came down, we added another 21,000 cows, and a lot of those cows actually came in Texas to support that new cheese plant. Daily production is very seasonal, but we've been on a long-term trend, and we've been off of that for the last 2 years, and we came in just a little bit lower. But the January production is the highest we've ever had for January. So again, a record production for January, not a record for overall, but definitely a record. And that's higher than anything we had, back here a year and a half ago. Milk per cow has been off of the long-term trend, and one of the thoughts is we're keeping cows a little bit longer. We're just going to get a little bit less milk per cow out of these. It came in a little bit lower than the seasonal adjusted level, but again, it was a record for January, so it was the highest milk per cow we've ever had in January. So this next week, we're going to get the cold storage report tomorrow. We'll get the National Dairy Sales Report on Wednesday, and the agricultural prices on Friday. So again, the next milk market tidbit will be for the cold storage report on Tuesday.